Hello, I'm Betty from Reclaim Your Wild. I am a ceremonialist, a breathwork coach, and a rewilding guide. So, a lot of the practices that I share and a lot of the work that I do is really about supporting people to reconnect with themselves, to come back to our body, to drop out of that headspace into that heart space. And I do that through sharing different tools and practices and rituals, and also, really bringing people into nature to allow themselves to reconnect in that way. So today I'm going to share a few beautiful practices with you just to really support you day to day. I've got the gorgeous Made by Cooper's Happy Oil in my diffuser today. And I'd also recommend you can use the room spray as well. It's a really, really beautiful, uplifting smell. I absolutely love all the kind of citruses to really, wake myself up in the mornings. So if you have that to hand, I'd recommend, just giving it a little spritz around your room, or if you're sat on a meditation cushion or a yoga mat, then you can just give that a little spritz too. So let's begin with a very short meditation just to drop into the body, just to really reconnect with ourselves. So inviting you to sit on a cushion or a bolster or just on the floor, however feels good to you, using a yoga mat perhaps, sitting with your legs crossed and just bringing a really straight spine. And you can place your hands on your knees facing down to really ground you into the earth. So there's an invitation just to close down your eyes if that feels good to you. Just allow your body to relax, to soften. Allowing those shoulders to drop, that jaw to soften, to loosen up. And also really let your belly go. We often hold our bellies in without even realizing, to just really letting it all go. And welcoming in a breath to really allow yourself to do that with ease. So inviting in a deep, nourishing breath in through the nose. And sighing it out. And as you do that, just really allowing your body to melt, to soften, to release. Wherever you are in your day, whether it's the morning, lunchtime, or just before bed, just bringing that awareness to the body is so important. And I'd just like to invite you to take a few more deep cleansing breaths into the body. Just breathing in through the nose. Really feeling that life come into the body. And as you exhale, just really letting it all go. Letting anything go that you don't need to take into your day or into your evening of rest. And as you take a breath in, just really receiving that breath, letting it trickle down the back of your throat like a waterfall of new life, of new day, of new opportunity, and letting it go. And just inviting you in this moment just to bring your awareness to your body, that physical body, that amazingly strong body that walks us through life every single day, that holds us together. And just bring your awareness perhaps from the tips of your toes all the way up your body. Just checking in, just noticing any sensations, any aches and pains, any tingling. And if you notice any areas of your body as you move that awareness up from your toes, up through your legs, if you notice any discomfort, just sending your breath there and really seeing your breath as this incredible tool to soothe, to nourish, to oxygenate every single cell in your body. So moving that awareness up your back, through your torso, through your chest and your heart space, just noticing how you're breathing. Where is it landing? Is your breath shallow? Is it deep? And trying not to judge, just being curious, letting it be however it is today. Just moving that awareness up the body, through your throat and your neck, through your head, up through your crown. And then just pausing for a moment your awareness in your mind, that space of thought. And again, just being curious as to what is there. Whatever it is that's there in your mind, just letting it be. Again, no judgment. And you can imagine just for the next few moments, you've got a little broom and you're just sweeping away any thoughts, any worries to the side, just so that you can be here now with yourself, just for these moments. You can come back to any thoughts, any worries later, but right now, it's just you and you. And then just dropping your awareness down into your heart space. And maybe you want to place a hand on your heart. Just taking a breath into this heart space. And letting it go. Just letting yourself melt. Letting your heart open. And again, just being curious. This space of emotion, this space in your heart that holds so much. Our lungs are the space that often hold emotions like grief. So just being curious in this moment as to what is alive for you today. What is there? And welcoming in every single piece of you. There is no hierarchy of emotion. Every emotion is welcome. Every emotion is sacred. So just letting yourself be real with what's there. And just welcoming in a few more beautiful breaths into the body. Conscious, deep, nourishing breaths just to cleanse the body. Receiving, allowing yourself to open up to this beautiful life you're breathing into the body. When you feel ready, you can flicker your eyes open and just come back into the space. So I'm going to take you through a couple of beautiful short practices that you can try in your own time. The first one is a really short, balancing, calming breath, and it's called the alternate nostril breath. So the way that we do this one is we use our thumb and our ring finger. I use my right hand because I'm right-handed, but maybe you want to use your left. And we use these two fingers to place on the third eye. And so the thumb and the ring finger are positioned on either nostril. So it will look like this. And the alternate breath is we close off the right nostril and we breathe in through the left. And then when we've taken in a full breath, we switch, we block the left and we release through the right. Then we stay as is and we breathe in through the right, and then we switch and we breathe out through the left. So we'll do a couple together, and then you can just set a timer for a few minutes. I usually do about 10 rounds and just check in after that and see how I'm feeling. So perhaps you can start with 10 rounds and then you can get used to it and extend it, shorten it, do whatever fits for you. But yeah, usually it's about 10 rounds, 3 minutes, that kind of thing. So we'll do a few together. So we're placing the thumb, if you're using your right hand, on the right nostril, and the fourth finger, the ring finger, on your left nostril. And we're going to take a breath in through the left nostril. So breathing in through the left, switching and out through the right, and in through the right, switching and out through the left, and in through the left, out right, in right, out left. So that's 2 rounds that I've taken you through. And I'd invite you to try around 10 rounds and then see how you feel. Always making sure that you begin breathing in through the left and you close the practice breathing out through the left nostril, just so you have that full, complete cycle. And I'd really invite you to see how you feel after this practice. So when you've taken your 10th round and you're breathing out through the left nostril, just returning to a natural breath and staying with your eyes closed and just really being present. Noticing any sensations in the body and just seeing if it brings any calm, any balance. It can be a really, really amazing one to do, especially at this time of year. We're coming into summer, life starts to get a lot busier, we have a lot more obligations and things to do, places to be, so it can be a really beautiful one to do at the start of your day, even before you go to a social space, just to bring that balance and that calm, perhaps before you're seeing family. So yeah, I'd really invite you to try that one in the mornings and also before bed. So the next practice that I would like to share with you is the Ha breath. So this is a really energizing breath, so it's a really beautiful one to do in the mornings. It can also be really powerful to do if you've got something that you need to really kind of bring a bit of power in. So if you're having a difficult conversation, if you've got a meeting that you're a bit nervous about, something like that. So yeah, it's called the Ha breath, and it can be physical as well, so you can bring some movement into the body. If you're on your bleed or you're pregnant, I would say avoid this one, and just you can visualize the movements and the breath, and you can just do a slow inhale and exhale as well, just because we don't want to put any added pressure onto that beautiful womb space in the body. So for this one, we are breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we also use our arms if you choose to, and we raise our arms up into the sky straight with the inhale with the nose, like this, and the hands are like this at the top, so they're open. And then as we pull down, we exhale and we say, ha! And we pull down as though we're pulling that power and that energy from the sky. So you breathe in, hands open, and ha! Hands down. And then we can do this one for around 60 seconds. So I'd invite you again just to set a little timer and just check in and be with your body and be with your energy after you've done this practice. So I'll do a few to show you the speed, and then you can give it a whirl yourself. Taking a breath in, exhaling, and then an inhale to begin. And when you've done around 60 seconds of that, just coming back to your body, noticing any sensations. You'll probably feel slightly tingly, and just enjoying that sensation. So these are just some little nuggets of inspiration, some practices for you to try in the mornings, throughout the day, in the evening before bed, and just see how you go whenever you need them, whatever you need. The balancing breath, the alternate nostril breath, is a really beautiful one to regulate your nervous system. And the activating breath, the ha breath, is a really beautiful one to bring fire into the body, to activate. So, sending you so much love. I hope you have enjoyed these practices, and yeah, hope to see you soon.